Death trap. The death trap.
Oh, no, dude. You know what time it is? It's the friggin' Death Trap.
Death trap.
Death Trap. We're back. We're here. We're in our living room, right where you thought we'd be, and we're giving you the fucking word.
We are currently shelving a bunch of episodes. This is 396.
Yeah, this is like I thought it was 400. I thought we cracked the 400 mark, but we only want to give you the best. So we record most of them and we throw them directly in the trash. Right with your ex-wife.
Whoa.
Shots fired at all of your ex-wives.
Dude, I'm pumped.
What?
Do you think people mind shots fired at people's ex-wife?
No.
No, it's the
ex. Some of them, maybe.
Dude.
I got friends who still talk to their exes.
Ex-wives?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got a good one.
Good.
Father told me a good joke once. He goes, you know, my parents were divorced.
Mm-hmm.
He says, he picks us up and he goes, you know, I missed your mother the other day. And we were all like, oh.
Is this real?
Yeah, this is for real.
Okay.
We were all sitting there and we were all like kids. And I was like 8. And I was like, that's really sweet. And then he goes, yeah, I almost hit her with the car, but I missed her. And I was all of 8 years old. I was like, dude, this guy rules. I hope he's in my life for another 3 years. And then he was like, best I could do is 2. I'm scramming.
It would have been so good if you were like, and that was the last time I talked to my dad.
Dude,
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
It was a great joke.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal joke. Like, in hindsight, I was like, dude, he told me like a lot of terrible jokes, which is why I think I'm like desensitized to like all jokes. Did we do a mic check? You think?
Yeah, I checked him.
You checked him?
Yeah.
You checked him?
I always check.
Did you check him for my voice?
Yeah, I do a little. I go. This is Joe Graham. I like lower it because you got more of a man voice than I do.
More of a man. I think we both have pretty man voices.
Mine gets higher when I get excited though. Yours is pretty. You don't get boy excited like I do.
No, I think the definition is monotone.
Okay.
It's very mono. Yeah.
So mine's duotone.
Duo stereo, dude.
Sexy tone. Come with you fucking live from the death trap.
We should get into it early, actually.
Let's get into it.
What do you got? Give me something first you got.
So,
how was your week, by the way?
It was good. I did shows in Arkansas.
Arkansas? How was it?
It was, you know what like is stuck in my head real quick before we talk about the shows? I used to work with a guy who was like, said some dumb things. He was dumb. And he like, not as a joke, called Arkansas AR Kansas one time. Like he said the A and the R and then Kansas. And I still will text my old manager and be like, hey man. Like I texted him and was like, I'm going to AR Kansas. And he was like, fucking that guy.
Sounds like
he was like, God, Mike's an idiot.
Sounds like a really AR Kansas. Wait, his name was Mike?
Yeah. Of course it was. Am I right?
Dude, if you have a Mike at your job, he's probably he probably shows up every day.
To be fair,
but he's probably a little bit of a dipshit.
I'm friends with like 5 Mikes.
Yeah?
Like not exaggerating, and they're all pretty solid.
They show up every day.
My brother shows up every day. His name's Mike. Mike Strength shows up every day. Friend of the podcast, Mike Strength. He's always there.
Friend of the pod?
Friend of the pod, friend of the boys. He's always a good friend, punctual.
Can be a bit of a dipshit. No, I'm just
kidding. Can be a bit of a fucking dumb monkey.
You know,
when I think Mike Strength, I think orangutan.
Who?
I'm just kidding. I said Strength was an orangutan. I don't even know what that means. Is that an insult? Yeah. Because he belongs in a zoo.
So AR Kansas.
Yeah, sincerely. He was like, hey, I'm looking at that return for AR Kansas. And we were like, what's wrong with Kansas? And he's like, no, AR Kansas. And we're like, accounts receivable Kansas? And he was like, no. And he showed us the paper and we're like, dude, are you fucking talking about Arkansas? And he's like, I knew I was saying it wrong. And I was like, whoa.
Dude.
Whoa, dog. Happy AR Kansas.
AR. It sounds like a mix of like AR-15
and Kansas.
AK-47 and Kansas.
Yeah.
Which doesn't sound like a bad time.
No, it doesn't. It's very funny.
Dude, if you went to Kansas with an AR-15 in one hand and an AK-47 in the other, you're probably set up to have a pretty good time.
They wouldn't even be mad. They'd be like, welcome to Kansas. Take your seat at Bob Evans.
Do you got enough bullets? Good sir.
Sir?
I don't know Kansas's guns laws, to be honest.
You know how we have vending machines for Pepsi? They have vending machines for bullets. You knew where I was going.
I did, yeah. That'd be pretty cool. Have a gun shop that has a gumball machine, and you just have pay a quarter, and you're like, oh, which kind of bullet? And then it just tumbles down a bunch of.
Isn't that can't you do that in Fallout or something? You can buy guns in the vending machine.
You can do that in Borderlands. I know that.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite fucking video games of all time.
We're 2 steps away from that in America.
Borderlands.
Mm-hmm.
Borderlands or Fallout? What would you rather?
I never played Borderlands. I was a Fallout guy. Yeah.
Dude, you need to play.
You give me a post-apocalyptic wasteland, I'm gonna go pretty nuts. I love those games. Yeah.
I do like the build your own adventure in a wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Kill whatever you want. You get to choose which side you want to be on, and then halfway through you're like, actually, I'm gonna pause the game and save it and see what happens if I kill all of you.
Yeah.
And then you see how many missions you failed right in a row. You're like, let's load that old save up. Pretend I didn't kill this whole village.
That's those old Fallout games too. They would you'd have to pick a side before you knew what everybody really wanted.
Yep.
So then you'd pick it. You'd be like, these seem like nice guys, and then 2 missions later, you'd be like, you guys want to do what?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh.
Yeah. It's always some
There was one game where I ended up with no faction because I was like, you're all bad, and apparently I'm Superman.
Okay. How'd you finish in your because you can finish as an angel or a devil, because if you go against everybody, do you remain a good guy, or were you neutral? I
think I ended up being neutral because I would still do the random things that make you a nice guy.
So you have to do things that make you good, but not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that, dude. Had a weird New York moment that I heard.
You did?
Yeah.
Go on.
I'm gonna put it in my stand-up bit and say it happened to me though. I was standing there, and this guy walked by, and he walked by this guy, and he was asking for money, and he was like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And then the guy who he was talking to was like, "What do you want to be up?"
This fucking city.
So aggressive. I was like, "What?
What do you want to be up?"
He if you make eye contact with the homeless guy when he's asking for money, he's gonna say some words to you.
Yeah.
So chances are he might say, "What's up?" And then he's like, "What do you want to be up?" And that guy probably had so many sarcastic answers like, "A house around me."
And he probably he had to just be like, nothing.
He just sat there and was like, you know what I don't want to do is get beat up because I know how this goes. And
you make eye contact in this city, and it's opening the door for anything. If you look someone in the eyes, they're like, oh, okay, so I can say and do whatever I want now?
Yeah.
Dude.
There can be no love at first sight in this city. You make eye contact with a woman, she's going to clutch her purse, and you're going home with a fresh taste of pepper spray in your mouth.
Yeah. I've also seen How Harry Met Sally, which is the penultimate love story. Wait, no, I used that word wrong. It's the ultimate love story in New York City.
Okay.
And if that movie has taught me anything, it's that love takes a while. Because
how long does it take?
Years. They meet in college. One of them they both one goes through a divorce, the other goes through a broken engagement. It's a perfect movie.
Perfect movie.
Yeah. And then they end up together. That's the movie where it's I'll have what she's having.
Oh, with the fake O.
Yeah, where she's talking about how orgasms work, and the director's mom, who actually plays that role, is like, "I'll have what she's having at Katz's Diner, New York."
They still open?
Yeah, that's the only tourist thing I want to do, and I haven't gone yet.
Is it? Did it be? Well, it's one of those places. It was popular
it's
in
always
the city
been,
and then became a tourist, or is it always tourist?
It's always been one of the more popular delis, and then it was in the ultimate romantic comedy. So,
dude, 2 things. You want to go to the deli after this? You want to go to the bodega?
Yeah.
Or I downloaded the Domino's app.
Oh,
shout out to
I have a free pizza still.
Since I just downloaded the app, can get a medium pizza for $3.99. So I was thinking about
we should use
one or
yours
the other
first because mine's forever.
Yeah. So I was like, I should do something.
Yours might be on a timetable.
I'm super hungry. I smoked a bunch before this, and I didn't eat at work because I was I was like upset, and so like you can't like eat when you're
upset. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh,
Right,
because
you're all tense.
I want to destroy.
No, I can't.
I don't want to like fulfill. I want to break down. You know.
But as soon as I stop being intense, I just am like, I want to fucking eat 17 chili dogs.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
Don't even chew them. Just I open my mouth. You insert like a Hot Wheels track in there, and you just slide chili dogs down my gullet. That's what I'm gonna do in Cincinnati this weekend. Is just fucking house chili dogs,
dude.
Straight in there.
You should do a bit on stage about how like you're in town to give everyone's girlfriend your glizzy. Be like, I'm here to give your girl the glizzy. I'm gonna give your girl the motherfucking glizzy. Between those buns, here goes the glizzy. I'm not from here. You can leave with this glizzy. Do you want to do that? I'll sell it to you. I'll sell you the bit right here.
You want me to do that in Cincinnati?
I want you to offer. What rhymes with glizzy? Izzy? Busy?
Frizzy, tizzy, busy.
We gonna get busy.
Hizzy?
I'm gonna get your girl the glizzy. Put it between the buns. We gonna have some funds. And then I'm gonna get some funds with a D this time.
Yeah, I got it.
Speaking of D this time, I gave your girl the glizzy. I gave her the glizzy. I gave your girl the glizzy.
It's just funny that in your mind, I'm like, hey, this city that's kind enough to let me headline a show for one of the first times outside of Cleveland. They're like, let's bring them in City has. And you're like, hey, you should go in there and tell everyone that you're going to fuck their girlfriends.
Yeah. Well, then you have a reason to go back and be like, hey, I'll be back in 9 months because I fucked your girlfriends.
Whenever
Especially
they
with the
want
gold
pleasure.
chain.
Oh, yeah, the gold chain says...
They'll believe you.
Yeah.
If you told me... No, I would fuck...
It's the Midwest. The mustache is what they'll believe.
That is true.
Yeah.
Can you grow a full beard? I
No.
was curious.
No.
Where does it not grow?
I don't get sideburns.
Really? You don't
No.
get sideburns?
Look at you. See? You see?
Oh. See, I always figured that if you could have sideburns, you would.
I don't like... No, I hate that look on...
You wouldn't chops?
No, I think they're gross. I really do think that, like... There's so many comics that have, like, weird sideburns, too.
Comment in the comment section if you think that Briggs would indeed have chops if he could grow them. I think you would grow chops. I think you would do it because you would do it as, like, the thing where you want to do it and be self-conscious about it. You would call it a bit.
Would I still have the mustache?
Yeah, you'd have the mustache.
So I'd have mustache and chops?
Oh, yeah.
What am I, a 70s porn director? No.
Dude. You know how many... You sit front row at every comedy show. They're going to call you up to finish the show.
Hey,
They're going to be like, you look like a goofy fuck.
You look like a fucking river monster. Get up here.
Get up here.
Get up here, you swarthy buccaneer.
Oh, my God. I think you guys should comment because we need comments. And
I think you should comment and then throw your keyboard out the window. Let that be the last comment you ever make. Step away from the internet a little bit, but before you do, like, subscribe, and comment.
We should all step away from the internet for a little bit.
After you like, subscribe, and comment, obviously.
Like, subscribe, comment, obviously.
Yeah. Take your keyboard, break it over your kneecap, tell your wife you love her, have a kid.
Break the keyboard over your ex-wife's kneecap. Gives a fuck.
Yeah,
as long as you can't use it anymore.
Assault.
Huh?
Borderline assault?
Not after what she did to you.
Damn.
At this point, it's barely even
We're talking ex-wives, dude.
We're talking ex-wives, dude.
Do you know what, did we ever talk about the personality tests?
We did. We talked about how we found out how completely different we are, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that this weekend, and I was like, you know, we didn't have to take the test.
No, we did.
No, but I was like, we would have figured it out.
No, it is one of those things, I'll be honest. It was like, I didn't need to see the results.
Really?
But I needed you to see that, hey, brother, we're both like, we both have like autistic things about us. Like, not like autism, but like the spectrum of like, I have to have like patterns and things have to like go a certain way for like a certain amount of time in my day. Or
you do love a pattern.
My brain gets scattered. If I don't come home and be able to like sit in my room for like 10 minutes and scratch my nuts, everyone knows. My girlfriend, my older, everybody knows.
I'm figuring it out.
I need 10 minutes to scratch my nuts and then go shower.
What's crazy is that I'm the opposite, where if every day could be different, a little bit chaotic in its own way, I'd be so happy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like real split decisions.
Oh God, if I have to just make a spur of the moment call, fucking I'm in.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I have everything like in my days off. I'll be like, okay, I need to do laundry, and I'll write it on a list, and I'll be like, that takes an hour and a half.
Nope.
So I'll be like, okay, that means I need to wake up at 7, so that by 8:30 I'm doing this, and then from 8:30 to like this time. So like my days off, I'm like in my room fucking around, but I have like, hey, you need to like sit down and like write for like an hour. And that's this block. Hey, you can game hard for this like 4 hours, if and only if
And you do love your gaming hard.
I do.
Yeah, whether it be mobile or otherwise.
I call it artists' days. It's where you're allowed to do whatever you want, like drugs, video games, do whatever you want, as long as you dedicate some time to writing.
Bingo.
You're going through the artistic process. So yeah, sometimes you phone in that hour of writing, just to like get back and kill some people.
That makes sense to me.
And I like daytime gaming. You like late night gaming.
I love late night anything. Am I right?
My boy's about to give Cincy his glizzy.
Late night anything, ladies. I regret that 100%. Wow. That just, you know what I just did? Made sure that nobody's ever going to sleep with me again. Anyways.
I think a lot of people are going to sleep with you in the future.
Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like that.
I would like that for you. I hope I only sleep with one more lady for the rest of my life.
You mean just the one?
No, one, like
So like zero more?
Yeah.
Because you've already...
I always hate how if we're going to say... But you know what I meant. I didn't need...
Nobody
need
knew.
one more.
No
I was saying one is the one. I'm good.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
I know.
Plus
you have gold.
I have gold now. Women love chains that hit them in the face while you make passion.
That's a really short chain.
I get really low.
Yeah.
I get real low. I'm like a tuner car. I get real low. I make an obnoxious amount of noise.
I like my missionary to feel like there's barbed wire and live fire over my head. Would you do that?
No.
Really?
Missionary with barbed wire over your head?
And like live fire?
I hate guns.
In the mud?
I hate mud.
Sorry, I'm thirsty, dude.
No, you're good. Take that sup.
Will you take over?
Yeah. So I was on a flight this weekend. I'm going to tell you about this. I flew back home, and my flight, so I had a connecting flight from Arkansas to Ronald Reagan in D.C. back to New York.
Okay.
And so we got stuck on the tarmac in D.C., and I had a half hour to get to the other plane. That was it. Then we got stuck on the tarmac for 15 minutes. So when my plane got to the gate, they came over to PA and they were like, hey, just so you know, people on this flight have short connections. Stay seated. If you have a short connection, get off the plane. Everyone else stay seated. We're trying to help. Fucking one, so many people didn't stay seated. There's no way that many people had connections. And then two, I stood up and there was this woman half blocking the aisle. She was sitting on her armrest. And so I'm standing there and I feel this. I had my headphones in. Somebody taps me on the arm behind me. It's the flight attendant.
Yeah.
And she's like, do you have a connection? I go, yeah. She's like, then tell this woman and go. So I look at this woman. I'm like, hey, sorry, can I get around you? I got a connection. And she looks at me and she's just like, you don't look like you have to go anywhere. And I was just, I got so mad. I know
what does that mean?
Dude, what does that mean? But I looked at her and I was just like, what the fuck does that mean? And then it was her and a dude, and the dude was like, you don't have to swear. And I was like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
And then the flight attendant came over and was just like, can you let him through? And they let me through. But I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I wish I had a good comeback, but I didn't. I just said, what the fuck does that mean? But really, it's they told you what's going on. I get that I look like I'm in a Grateful Dead cover, man, but
you should have been like, I gotta get to your fucking mom's house.
Because I gotta fucking break her back. And
exactly.
Her mom was definitely not with us. But
I'm going to pound out your mother if you don't get out of my way.
I was just like, dude, they just made an announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm so mad.
Crazy.
You know what the worst part about it was, if I'm being honest with you?
Yeah.
So I had to piss so bad.
Ah.
So I get off the plane and I go to the first bathroom and I piss. And then when I'm coming out of the bathroom, I'm like starting to run to my gate. And she's just now getting off the plane and sees me and just shakes her head. Because in her mind, she's like, I was right. And I was just like, the whole flight, the whole like hour of the second flight, I was like, she does think I am a scumbag. She thinks I proved her right. Fuck.
But you technically had somewhere to be if you had to go pee.
Yeah, dude, I was filled to the brim with piss. I was overflowing with that gold sauce, baby.
God.
Yeah, dude. That's the only kind of gold that sometimes I don't like.
Yeah, I had a guy come in to the job today.
Yeah.
And I had one of the craziest goddamn thoughts I think I've ever had in my life, because he came in and he was like, I don't know, like the past couple of days, people have come into the store and they just kind of look around because it's been like cold out.
Yeah.
And it's like warm in the store. So I think people are coming in and like warming up. And this guy came in, he's looking around, he's like, I'm going to come back later. And I was like, okay. And then he didn't come back. And I was like, it makes me want to like show up at his house.
Right.
At like 3 a.m. and be like, you never came back. But like not in like a scary way, just like do my pitch.
Like still wearing your work uniform?
Yeah. Wake him
Hey,
up.
Man.
And be like, hey, I noticed you're still up in the middle of the night. I got these sleeping products.
And he's like, you woke me up.
Yeah. I'm like, you look really scared. We have this CBD that actually calms you down.
Helps you relax, bro.
Yeah. Looks like you peed.
Yeah.
I don't have anything for that, dude.
Yeah, that's you look decidedly not chill. We've got some real chill CBDs.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't
just
know
like,
why I thought of it.
Yeah, you're just like, can I go home? I've been at the store. What, you said you'd come back.
They told me I couldn't clock out, so you came back, bud.
My favorite part is he's just like, how'd you know my name and address?
I know everything, bud.
You said you'd come back.
I knew which window to climb in, sir.
Sir? I'm 6 stories up.
I haven't stopped thinking about it. I'm so like oddly mad about it because like in my head he needed to come back into the store, otherwise like my day, like I said, I need it to happen.
It's costing you sales, bro.
Well, it costs me like a pattern, and I'm like, well, now the pattern is that people come in and warm up.
You really do love your patterns, dude.
I got this lady. I think I stopped at pattern today.
Uh-oh.
Been having this one of those feral humans come in. The homeless.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought different.
No.
I thought you just thought it was... So Joe's got some... he's got a good body. He's got a good body. He's got a nice wagon on him. And when you said feral, I thought you meant some woman that was just like, I gotta get a piece of that pie.
Oh.
I thought she was feral for the...
No.
I thought she was ridden with lust.
I was using feral in a bad term. Like I thought...
Dude,
that was only a bad...
In my head, I was like, she's feral for the fuck. And
no. No.
No.
She comes in and she...
No.
I always give her a mask because like she's traveling around the city.
Mm-hmm.
So I always have like a mask laid out for her when she comes in. And then she's got like tissues we let her take. I don't care.
Yeah.
But then she kept walking behind the register in like this little pathway.
Is that like an employee section only?
Okay. But there's like lotion right there, and she keeps pumping the lotion.
Yeah.
And like the lotion now that I'm like trying to sell is like halfway. So I stopped her today, and I was like, "Hey, I guess like we can't give out this free sample anymore." I was like, "It's only going to be the mask." And then it's like we have like a bottle of water. We have like a bunch of bottles of water so people can take their pills.
Yeah.
So we just give her a bottle of water and a mask and a couple tissues.
But if you can't loche...
But I think it's still a nice thing that we're doing, and I do it. I set it out.
And water.
I try to help, but... And we're a freaking CBD store. I don't even have to do any of that. I just try to do it because like I'm there every morning.
And it's nice, yeah.
And she's like walking around, and I'm like...
Is she generally nice?
She's super nice.
Yeah.
But also, she did it when like customers were in one day. And I was like, that's where we have to draw the line. And I'm like, it's not like a manager approved thing that I'm sitting here doing this. I just kind of decided that we're going to set out a mask. We're going to do tissues. But the lotion was just too much. So, I don't know. I think I'm still being nice. But I struggle with what nice is.
Nice is... It's such a gray area.
It is.
It is.
It's a very gray area. It's weird that it is. Is it overrated, underrated, or properly rated?
I love being nice, but I hate when someone takes advantage. Boy, does that feel bad.
Yeah.
Boy, does that. When it's like good, it feels so good. But when it's bad, it's like, I lose my mind when I'm nice to somebody and they fucking turn on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I like not being nice because of like my face is like really good at it. Like in public, I can just.
Yeah.
But I like being nice when people don't see it coming because of my face. Like our boy
It's
Ray
impressive.
Roberts.
Yeah. Did not see it coming.
He had no idea I was nice. It blew him away. That was the most humbling thing I've ever heard in my life.
He was like, I always thought Joe hated me.
He's actually a nice guy.
Actually, yeah. He was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Turns out we get along great because you have similar personalities even.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really funny.
I've cut you off like 4 times. What do you got?
Oh, no. There's something I wanted to talk about because I always think about it in my head.
Yeah.
And it'll make, like, you ever have like memories where they make you laugh?
Yeah.
But it's like not, like, so you were on Kill Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the clip, I'll think of it and it still makes me laugh. Because what did he ask you? He's like, how do you?
I don't remember what he asked.
Okay.
He asked, I told him I had a girlfriend. He's like, oh, you have a girlfriend? And I was like, yeah. And I said we like to have sex, and he asked me what I do.
Oh, what your favorite? Yeah, what your favorite
thing
position or something is.
And I really like. I always just like do a lot of forearm workouts. They're not like big anymore. I'm getting older.
Did you get fucking mad veins?
But yeah, they used to be big. So what I like to do with ladies sometimes is I like to grab like the butt fat,
the
like
wagon?
the butt cheek when
the
they're
wagon
on top.
handles.
Yeah, and then I like to like forcefully up and down motion while you're doing it, but like grabbing on, and it's not even.
But in the
for
video,
them, and I just go.
The video of you just like, because you're standing completely still and you're like, and I just go, and then you do the motion. It's like very funny to me. I'll just randomly think. I don't even know the context, but the image of you just doing that is very funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It like gets me.
Do you think I could cut that up and just? I mean, I can just collaborate or tag him. I've never put that on like my Instagram.
I
could
100%
literally
put that on your Instagram.
Take it from his, right? Take the video.
Is it on Instagram or is it on YouTube?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, just download the YouTube.
It's
cut
free.
Yeah,
because he put it out there. So I think I should cut that up and just put my little segment because it's going to be a minute of the jokes. So I'll do the joke part, and then I'll do. No, I can't do the joke part. I do a Jewish joke.
Well, I could
just put my
it'd be too
interview
long
part.
with that anyways. Just do the interview.
I can just put the interview part. He does say I have autism though, which wasn't very nice. He said I have a touch, and I was like, you and every other doctor.
And you were like, and I hate patterns. I can't tell. I don't think you're touched. I think you just have army brain.
Yeah.
You troopsed for too long, and now you got army brain.
I think I troopsed too long.
Yeah.
I troopsed when my brain was not ready to be troopsed.
Yeah, because I had a tight upbringing, but I would do whatever I could to go nuts, and then as soon as I got to college, you can do whatever you want. There's no rules.
I feel like, though, I've gone nuts in my life a lot. I feel like I calmed down as soon as the pandemic hit. I was like getting fucking blacked out before.
Dude, we drank so much together during that. That was the most I've drank in recent years was during the pandemic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I came out of that and like I've pretty much, I don't know.
So
even
have I,
like,
though.
yeah, going to shows and stuff. I'll have like 1 or 2. I do have some good sets if I have like a few shots though. But you don't want to like, get in that rhythm. Be like, wow, I'm hot shit when I'm fucked up.
Dude, there was like, do you remember Summer Joe? Like me, Summer Joe during the pandemic was just like, we'd go to Brett Thomas's front porch and I'd just have a cigar. And be like, my boys.
I loved that time.
Dude.
Going to the porch.
Just wearing a t-shirt and shorts because you didn't have to go to shows. This is the only time I've seen comics just all wearing shorts all the time.
Everybody's just hanging out, dude.
Yeah, it ruled.
It was nice that like after a few weeks people stopped like running bits by you.
Yeah.
So then you just like actually talk to people and you're like, whoa, I don't like any of you.
I feel like the reason the three of us hung out so much, though, is because nobody was ever trying to do bits.
No.
Anyway, yeah.
What's the bit?
That was the worst, is when, like, sometimes people would try and hop in on boys' night, and they just start doing bits, and you're like, whoa. We ain't about that life.
Or just immense drama always. Hey, what else you got?
Oh, I just have the word motorcycles.
Why?
Huh? Just motorcycles.
Motorcycles?
Yeah. You like motorcycles?
I would never own one.
That's what, because I was talking to somebody this weekend, and they were, like, talking about motorcycles, and I was like, yeah, I own one. And I got that thing where it's like, you don't look like you own a motorcycle. And it's like, what do you say to that?
Yeah, I actually
do.
Absolutely think you look like someone that would own a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Why? Martin Luther King Jr. No, I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
He was fighting to, so that people wouldn't say that kind of shit to you.
That's not exactly.
He was fighting so that people wouldn't judge people based on their looks. So, you know what I mean? You should throw that back at people. Be like, this is not what MLK had in mind for 2023, guys.
Dude, no. I can't fucking do that. You're fucking crazy.
Dude, we might have to Patreon this one, huh?
Dude, yeah, we might have to load this one right up to the page.
Paywall this bad boy.
Paywall this bad boy. Now, this is a good episode, I think.
Yeah, this is a fine one.
Yeah, you guys are getting your money's worth.
Dude,
what?
Not bad. I was watching a pornography movie the other night.
Pornography? What's that?
With a P. I hope I winked off camera. Yeah.
I thought it was like a documentary about like cornfields.
Oh, dude, actually, that's probably like a better subject. Watched an awesome...
No. You gotta finish this fucking story now.
Watched a pornography movie the other night.
Is that just fucking porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I got nephews, dude.
Yeah, well now... you fucking know what pornography is.
Dude. So it was like it was one of those where there was like a bunch of guys.
I got nephews, dude.
Dude. They're good boys. I got I don't want to correct,
It's like when you're like, hey, you want to order a PIZZA tonight? That dumb fucking idiot doesn't know how to spell. So fucking... Who do you think you fooled?
Dude. Trying to be a good guy, dude. See what is nice.
Dude, I don't know. That fucking got me. Pornography. I thought it was just gonna be like stalks of corn and just farmers being like, "Oh yeah, yo."
Have you heard his whole cornography?
Oh,
dude, that's the discography for corn.
For corn?
There's no way it's not.
Yeah.
They had to have called it that.
The husk.
Fresh off the husk.
Oof. Oh, man. So continue the story, fuck. Sorry.
What was the story?
You're like, there was these dudes.
Oh, yeah. Dude, so I'm watching it, all right? One lady, and I got too high before watching porn, and I just took myself out of it because there was like a bunch of fellas. There's like 5 or 6, maybe more, and there's just one lady, and they're all doing their thing, but I've been getting obsessed with like what the guys in the background are doing when there's a bunch of them. Dude, if you watch, there's only 3 holes, 2 hands. So she could be doing all that. And then if there's a 6th, just watch what he's up to.
What's he up to?
He's usually just standing back there like trying to like keep it hard.
Oh.
Or this one got me because this guy was in the background.
That is
and he walks to the front like where her face is, and then he just starts sliding it right here up and down, and that's all he was doing. And I was like, is that
Nice.
You're excited, like you're just in it to win it at that point. You're just going like this, and it's just, and I don't know, man. So I started watching some more, and it's good. Pay attention to what the fellas in the back are doing.
I thought you meant, when you said the background guys, I thought you meant like when there's one where there's like a dude at a cafe, and he's like like the two main.
My fat was sticking out.
The two main actors are talking. Your fat was my fat's always sticking out.
That is true.
Fuck off, dude. My fat's sticking out. You're like the skinniest person in this apartment and on this podcast, and you're like, oh, my belly.
It's like avalanching to the bottom of your
Fuck
chin.
you. It's not avalanching. Fucking asshole.
Okay.
What was it talking about? Oh yeah, when there's like the two main actors,
Yeah.
and there's like there's like someone in the background before the sex starts, and they're clearly not normal actors. They're not like extras. So it's like the person in the background will be like at a cafe making a cup of coffee, and they just have like a coffee mug. They just keep moving to like different places.
Yeah.
like they're like a waiter that just keeps like setting a menu down and picking it up. It's so good.
There's like a guy at the cafe in the background. And he like sees him like start making out, and he's like, "I better get out of here." And then he like goes off scene, and he just holds the mic.
Yeah, dude. Someone that there's that one video that always comes up. It's like always on Instagram, where like a dude comes into a room, and it's like two guys and a girl, and he like sneaks, quote unquote, sneaks in the door, and like does like karate on the guy, but he just like spins his hands in a circle and like hits this guy in the neck, and the guy goes down. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like the funniest fight scene from anything ever, and it's like a pre-porn little movie, but it's like it's on social media all the time because it's so funny.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
God damn, we need a look up guy.
That or the one that's just like the one that's like the dude with it's like a gay porn, the dude's dick's out, and he's just like the two guys talking, and it's the worst dialogue of all time. You've seen that one, right?
No.
Where he's like,
I really haven't.
He's like, you gotta stop doing that, otherwise the skin's gonna get messed up. He's like, well, my daddy taught me to use my mouth, and he's like, oh, yeah, I didn't know that. It's like insane. He's like, we should try it. He's like, what else did your daddy teach you? And he's like, my daddy taught me lots of stuff. It's just like insane dialogue. Dude. And they're like, their faces are just like, oh, yeah.
I really like where this is going.
They're like, dude, like, I'm pretty sure there's like an Instagram account that's just bad porn acting, and it's very funny.
Okay.
Like, just the actual acting parts are always the best.
Yeah, I like them. I like watching it for as long as you can. Yeah. Eventually, though, you're like...
Didn't you have jokes on Pornhub at one point?
Yeah, I had my... I used to put all my sets on there.
That's so
for
funny.
A while. Yeah, it was Joe Graham comedy.
What were the? Do you ever get comments?
No one watched them. I titled them like comedian jokes about BBC teen pussy. Like, just tried to like tag them as like ways that if someone would, but like my thinking was they would be super hard and ready to go and be like, well, I'll take 5 minutes and see this guy do his first set of hilarities. It was literally like one of my first sets of hilarities.
Really?
And I was like, yeah, I put it on Pornhub, and it did, did
all right.
I think I got a lot of fake clicks. I think at one point it had more views than like the YouTube, which is like where I told everyone it was at.
I think Polk had his entire like live at the Kent stage. I'm pretty sure he put that on.
He did.
Yeah,
that's why I stopped.
The comments were so good.
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing it, because Jimmy Graham told me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he told me that. He's like, oh, someone did that. He's like, oh, Polk did that. And I was like, oh, well, I'm done. If it was like someone lesser, you could like get away with it for a
Polk,
while.
Though, yeah.
You can't do it for someone that's
so funny.
made it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I looked it up one time, and the comments were just like, some dude would be like, came here to, jack off because I miss my girlfriend, but goddamn, this guy's funny. They were like surprisingly wholesome comments. Yeah.
Do you jack off a lot after a breakup?
No, I just like cry myself to sleep.
Yeah, I get sad.
I don't do that. No, when I get broken up with, I'm just like, I guess I'll die alone.
Yeah.
And then I choose to do that immediately.
Yeah. I tell everyone in my life I'm going to kill myself. No, I'm just kidding.
You know what I am like really...
I do get very bummed. I'm not like in the mood to like jack off for at least like 6 or 7 hours.
I get sad when I get broken up with, and then immediately I'll do that thing where I'm like, well, I'm just going to fuck a stranger. And then I'll like meet some rando on like a dating app. We'll go out once, we'll hook up, and then I'll just feel even worse.
Yeah.
I'll feel 10 times. I like make myself feel worse.
Yeah.
It's awful.
That's why you don't do that. No, I'm so
Thank
like...
God I don't like drink anymore.
I'm like really like... I don't know if the good word's like gay about it, but I'm really weird about it. Like with breakups. Like I feel like if I move on too fast... I didn't like cherish that relationship enough mentally.
Dude, I get that. We agree on that.
Yeah, so I don't do anything for like a while, and then like either I'll do something or I just want, I don't know.
You've seen me after like small relationships and crushes.
Yeah,
You've never known me after like an actual breakup, which is crazy.
No.
Yeah.
What a good episode.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
If you are having fun listening, it's a reminder that you can always Patreon. Slap down $1.50 every month. What is that? What else costs $1.50 a month, Joe? Nothing.
1/3 of a gallon of gas in Biden's America.
I'm Miss W.
Death Trap Podcast. You know where it's at. It's everywhere. Email us if you want. Like and subscribe. Comment.
Like and subscribe. Give us a little kiss.
Death Trap. Death Trap.
Ondele Domine, let's get some pizza. Order that Domino's.